What if we only worked 3 days a week? By Monday, hello happy hour. Have you ever dreamed of waking up on a Monday and not having to go to work? No, we're not talking about vacation. Imagine a world where the work week is just 3 days long. Yes, 3 days of work and 4 days of real life. Science fiction, utopia, or a reality closer than we think? Welcome to Crazy Maybe, the channel where we ask, what if the world really changed? Today, we're diving into a scenario that would make every employee, factory worker, and even your grumpy co-worker at the coffee machine cheer, working less to live better. The short work week, dream or strategy? In recent years, the idea of a 4-day work week has spread like avocado toast among millennials. But it's not just a trend. Science is on our side. A study from Boston College, yes, the real academics, not TikTok life coaches, tested this concept on nearly 3,000 workers in 6 countries. All of them worked 4 days a week with full 5-day pay. No, it's not a pyramid scheme. This is real research. Less work, happier brains. The results? Boom! Burnout went down, happiness went up, sleep improved, and fewer people screamed during rush hour traffic. Some even claimed they had time to eat breakfast like humans, instead of chewing a cookie while hopping into their shoes. Mental well-being soared, and physical health started improving too. Slower, sure, but give us 4 free days and we might actually hit the gym. Or at least walk to the fridge. AI does the work, you live your life. Here comes artificial intelligence. While you're dreaming of beach days, AI is writing emails, designing presentations, and occasionally taking over your operating system. But hey, minor detail. Productivity goes up, tasks get done faster, and now we're all wondering, if AI is saving us time, can we finally use it to spend time with family? Enter Bernie Sanders, the senator who always looks like he's one coffee away from yelling at the clouds. He's proposing a shorter work week with no pay cut. Finally, a politician who doesn't just want your vote, he wants you to keep your Monday off. And in Italy, laws stuck, but Lamborghini leads. In Italy, politics moves slower than a pasta cook-off, but Lamborghini in Sant'Agata Bolognese has already adopted the short work week, with fewer absences and more productivity. Turns out when you work 4 days, even people building 800 horsepower engines have time to finally get a haircut. The magic of shorter weeks. Science doesn't lie, even if your co-worker does. Published in Nature Human Behavior, the study showed less work equals less stress. Those who cut down by 8 hours or more saw the biggest benefits: better sleep, less fatigue, and less desire to punch the printer. Sure, the researchers say we need bigger, broader studies, but one thing's clear: shorter work weeks boost well-being, not just mentally but physically too, eventually. Welcome to the future, Wednesday happy hours included. So, what would happen if we only work 3 days a week? Easy. Thursdays become the new Fridays, Mondays become new Saturdays, and gyms might actually start seeing new faces. Okay, maybe not. The future of work might not be 9 to 5 anymore, but something closer to 3 days on, 4 days chill. Because working less and living better isn't just a catchy Instagram mantra, it might be the next big thing. If you dream of a world where Mondays don't exist and your only meeting is a group chat at happy hour, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell icon, and share this video with that co-worker who lives for Fridays. Remember, Crazy Maybe won't change your work week, but we will get you dreaming about a world with less stress and more sangria. In Japan, Microsoft tested the 4-day work week and productivity went up by 40%. Who knew sushi and silence could be so efficient? In Iceland, over 85% of workers now have access to shorter or more flexible hours. Meanwhile, we're still fighting over who gets the long weekend off. Wild fact, France once considered a 3-day work week. The result? More free time and a sudden spike in raclette sales. Long live cheese and long weekends. And what if the whole world only worked Monday to Wednesday, Thursdays off forever? Picture this, you wake up on a Thursday morning and the world is closed for the weekend. No offices, no factories, No, can you forward me that email? It's urgent. Spoiler, it never is. The entire planet works only Monday through Wednesday, then boom, shutdown. Freedom. Sounds like a dream? Welcome to Crazy Maybe. The scenario? A global 3-day work week. In this alternate reality, the work week becomes a mini marathon. 3 days of focus, followed by 4 days of freedom. And to put this into context, here are some real work hour stats. 1 USA, 1,791 hours worked per year, and Germany, 1,349 hours, more productivity, fewer hours. In South Korea, 1,915 hours, and still wondering why no one's smiling. And Italy, 1,668 hours, 50 of which are spent at the coffee machine. Now, imagine we cut that down to just 3 days a week. What happens? Industry goes silent. Industrial sectors start sweating. Factories shut down every Thursday, and not a single screw gets assembled until Monday. Visual gag. A factory worker tries turning on the plant Thursday morning. The screen says, "Error, it's the weekend. Relax, Dave." Agriculture. Tomatoes don't care about your 3-day week. Cows protest. "If you don't milk us on Thursday, we explode." Solution? AI-powered farm bots working 24/7 while listening to Taylor Swift. Economy and services. Schedule-jeweled chaos. In the service sector, everything shifts. Restaurants open Thursday, but the customers are already drunk from Wednesday night. Monday becomes the new Friday. Bars are packed, Netflix crashes, and hair salons are booked solid at 9 a.m. Welcome to the age of weekend inflation. What do people do with 4 days off? The possibilities are endless. Mini vacations everywhere. The Alps become busier than Times Square. Yoga, pottery, cooking classes that somehow all end in brunch. Creative side hustles. Everyone's launching a vegan gelato startup. On Mars. Twitch and OnlyFans. The content economy explodes. Productivity drop. Maybe not. Real data shows working less equals working better. According to Stanford, after 50 hours per week, productivity drops like a rock. With 3 focus days, we'd cut useless meetings. Goodbye, 8 a.m. Zooms, and maybe, just maybe, get more done in less time. If the world only worked Monday to Wednesday, we might just be happier, healthier, and more creative. Sure, the cows might complain, factories might glitch, but humanity? Finally free to live. Dreaming of a world where Thursday is for sleeping in and Friday is for partying? Subscribe to Crazy Maybe, smash that bell, and share this video with your boss. Maybe they'll get the hint. Because the future may be uncertain, but with 4 free days, it's definitely more fun.